So, Andy Ruiz Jr. makes his return to the ring. But before you get excited and before I get into the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it yet. It really helps me out. And when you sub, hit that thumbs up, as that is what helps me out the most with the algorithm. And after you hit the thumbs up, hit the notification bell. That way you get updated when I drop the newest content like this. So, with that being said, let's get into the video. Oh my goodness. So, Andy Ruiz Jr. makes his return to fight Chris Arreola. Chris Arreola is coming off of a loss back in 2019 against Adam Old Nacky. That's right, I say Old Nacky because the man looks old as shit and they call him babyface. He's not a babyface. He's a bulldog face. He looks wrinkly and old. But he's coming off of a loss to him. And now Andy Ruiz Jr., who beat Anthony Joshua, lost in the rematch, is making his return to fight Arreola. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I thought Arreola was retired. I really did. I had no idea he was still fighting. I'm not going to say Chris Arreola is a horrible fighter because he's not. But at this stage of his career, I don't feel like Andy Ruiz Jr. should be making a return fighting a guy like him. This is a Yildirim fight that Canelo just had. That's what this is. And if it's not that, then Andy Ruiz Jr. isn't as good as I think he is. So, again, this is a give-me fight, make no doubts. This is what some people would call a cherry pick, and I mean no disrespect to Chris Arreola, but at this point in time, Chris Arreola is not the same, and he's been inactive for a very long time. We're looking at what? A year and 4 months? 5 months now, almost? Yeah, about a year and 5 months. He's been inactive. And then whenever this fight gets scheduled, by then it's going to be over a year and a half he's been inactive, coming off of a loss. And his last 4 fights, he's 50-50, meaning he won 2, lost 2. So, I mean, it is what it is. It really is. It is what it is. I expect Andy Ruiz Jr. to win this fight. This should be an easy fight for him. We're going to see how good he is over there with Reynosos, training with Canelo, Ryan Garcia, etc. Very good team right there. So we're going to see what type of improvements they've made with him, if any. So I'm curious to see if he looks better. By all means, even if he looked worse, he should still look better against Chris Arreola. And again, I want to restate, Chris Arreola was a good boxer at one point in time. He was decent. He's got some questionable losses, like losing to Bermane Stavern. I mean, I don't know, y'all. I really don't know, but I really feel like at this point in time in his career, he just shouldn't. Andy Ruiz Jr. should not be getting in the ring with somebody coming off of a huge win and, unfortunately, for him, a loss in the rematch. So, and arguably, right now, Andy Ruiz Jr. might be the best heavyweight that America has at the moment. We don't know if Deontay Wilder's coming back. We don't know when he's coming back. We haven't heard a fight announced. Charles Martin, we don't know who he's going to fight. Supposedly him and Wilder are going to fight. I don't know. And I know Wilder was talking about fighting Andy Ruiz Jr. That's why I brought him up. But as you can see, that fight did not manifest. So, again, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. I just was expecting more. I was expecting a harder fight from Andy Ruiz in his return. But all I can say is it is what it is. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Do y'all agree with this? Do y'all think it's good that he gets a tune-up after a loss? Do y'all think he should have fought harder competition coming back? Yeah, pretty much how do y'all feel? And again, don't forget, at least hit the thumbs up if you made it this far. Thank y'all for watching.